what we do as an organization, what we do as a ministry, together with your help, with your prayers, we are able to feed thousands of people in need here within the land.
So we want to say thank you to Israel Today Ministries for your involvement with the International Christian Embassy and the social assistance work that we have all over Israel. It's really because of your organization and others like you, Christians around the world, that allow us to give an answer to the many needs that we hear of every single day. Our work here in Israel is aimed to be a comfort and a support to the people of Israel. And we do that in many different ways with the help of generous and wonderful Christian friends from around the world. Our offices here in Jerusalem are in contact with social welfare departments and social welfare organizations all over Israel, and we work in every sector of the society. We'll get phone calls from social workers who are on the front lines, having families come to them who have to make a choice between buying food to put on the table or maybe medication that they require for an illness in the family. They have to make a choice between buying school books for their children or sending them with a sandwich to school. So our assistance that we are able to provide is a tremendous support and help. We think of the families in Sderot, and this is a program that you have helped through the generosity of Christian giving and gifts, where immigrant families, families who are born and raised here, because they're not making ends meet, the children are going without meals, and some of them have been dropped out of school. They've come in because of the financial difficulties. There's been stress on the family. And these kids are being collected into a program by social welfare where they give them a hot meal every day, they help them with their studies. And this is happening in Sderot, which is on the front lines of the conflict between the Palestinians and the Israelis.
How much for the bread?
3 for 10.
3 for 10. I'm walking in the middle of the shuk here in Jerusalem where food is bought and sold. I'm holding here a loaf of bread that costs just a few shekalim, 3 shekels in fact. There's plenty of food, but the people do not have money to buy the food. And this will give you an idea of what's available, and we are able to help those in need with something as simple as a loaf of bread.
In Israel today, out of 7 million, over 1.5 million people live in poverty. In Israel today, 1 out of 3 children go hungry. In Israel today, 24% must choose between food and other expenses such as electricity, mortgage payments, or medicine.